Greetings, grand rising, amazingly, abundantly, and astonishingly, beautifully blessed people. Them, come on! I pray today's message slash principle of the day finds you all, in a glorious spirits. One, joyful spirits, harmonious spirits, you know, healthy spirits, loving spirits, and anything and everything that aligns with a positive and fulfilling existence. My amazingly blessed people. Them, come on, I'm grateful to be here with you all today. On this beautiful Saturday we've been blessed with, and yeah, bringing you all a small principle, a small reminder, a small call to action, just sharing, I guess, values, what I'm saying, that assist us in becoming who we envision ourselves to be, and who we desire to become, in pursuing that assist us in pursuing our desired realities, our destinies, and attaining them. Not just pursuing aimlessly, but pursuing with a purpose. Pursuing with direction, pursuing with with a purpose, with direction, and with organization. Pursuing in a way that that gets us there. Not just a way that I guess makes us feel like we're getting there. Because hey, that's very true. Sometimes we get lost in our own source. Sometimes we get lost in our plans and feel like we've attained already, just by planning, which is not the case. Whatever it is you want, you gotta work for it. Yeah, belief is what you call it. Belief and faith in you and your abilities plays a huge role, and play a crucial role in I guess the realization of your goals. But more than that, you gotta do the work. That small part that requires I guess action from you is as vital as the faith, in yourself, the belief in yourself, and just clear planning. There's a lot that goes into, I guess, realizing your desired reality. Getting what you want out of life, and getting what you want for life. What I'm saying, for you, for others, really doesn't matter. Process is the same, simple, but concise. What I'm saying, the action is as important as the faith. One won't work without the other, unfortunately. What I'm saying. Some might tell you that yeah, you could have faith, and just the faith will get you just believing, and I guess manifesting mentally, but then at the end of the day, well, there will be the next man that outworks you. What I'm saying, at the same thing where you're trying to get, because yeah, the goal might be yours, but some of us share common goals, share common desires, and want common outcome, want the same outcomes. What I'm saying. And yeah, not trying to say that you should compete, but try to be, I guess, better than you were yesterday, today, and tomorrow better than you were today. Because it's not a competition, again, against the world, but it's just a competition with yourself, with the old you to the new you to the newer you. You get me? It's a whole process, and you deserve to be active through it all. What I'm saying. You deserve to lead the way for you. What I'm saying. You deserve to be in control of your of how far you go. What I'm saying, and of how much you accomplish. Not your feelings, not not your mood that day. You get me, my amazingly blessed people there, you know. Now I'm saying, I'm emphasizing on all that, not just because I feel like, y'all are the only ones struggling with this. Nah, again, this is a common journey, you know what I'm saying? On this journey together, you know. Each and everything that you might struggle with, I struggle with it too, you know. Billionaires struggle with it. Anyone, anyone and everyone on the path to achieving or, accomplishing their goals does get challenged, by many things, including insecurities, including just your mind, including unwanted voices, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's hard to discern, but with time, again, with time and then just resilience, with time, resilience, consistency, and just self-belief, you get to separate, the good noise from the bad noise, and the bad noise from the good noise. You get to sort them out and figure out what how do you call it, what works best for you and what doesn't, and yeah, that's the whole point of it. As long as you stay on top of it, as long as you stay committed to your purpose, you will get disappointed, you will get you know what I'm saying, you get doubted, you get lost, you feel like you feel slowed down, you feel unaccomplished, and yeah, you might even feel desperate at times, you know what I'm saying, or unsupported and whatnot. And well, sometimes it just means that you haven't given the people a reason to fully support you, to fully put themselves behind you. And yeah, so just work hard. I'm amazingly blessed people that, I know I talk a lot about belief, but sometimes you just gotta work harder, not trying to be the hardest worker in your room, not the rooms that you enter, but your room. What do I mean your room? Your mind. Don't let your thoughts work harder than you. Don't let your heart work harder than you, Don't let your mouth work harder than you. Unless that's what makes you money, then please let that shit work, Speak your mind, speak everything. But, make sure your actions, your actions always have the upper hand, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your actions always represent you, Make sure your actions always take the first step, when entering rooms and whatnot. And yeah, and on that note, I talk too much, but let me get right on to the principle of the day today, my amazingly blessed people, because greatness is our birthright. You get me? But our principle of the day today is it's probably one that we talked about before, but again, won't hurt to remind ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Now, our principle of the day today goes like this: success is the, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Let me restart that again. Success is not how much luxury you can afford, you know what I'm saying? Success, let me not say it's not, because, we each have our own, personal definitions, of what success might be, of what success represents, of what success that is made of, And well, just to be concise, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Now, what does that mean? Well, it just means that we all have different ideas of what being successful and achieving successful accomplishments means. We all see it different, and we all explain it differently, we all define it differently, but at the end of the day, we all have the same process. You know what I'm saying? it's all the same process to attain it, and to accomplish it. You know, it's not like what do you call it? It's not like there's a different process for everyone. It's not like there is I guess an elite process, beginners process. Nah, you know, the process is as tedious and as confusing for each and every person, you know, pursuing something in life, you know, pursuing you know desiring something out of their journey. And this is to remind us that we all define it differently. You know what I'm saying? We all define it differently, what success is, but the process to attain it is similar. You know, we all have that North Star. You know, that ultimate, I guess, whatever it is, whether it's taking care of yourself, you know, being, owning your time, you know, being financially independent, you know, taking care of your family, you know, giving back to your parents, giving back to your community, whatever it might be, you know, whether it be just have people work for you, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, well, just know, as long as you stay consistent, you know what I'm saying? As long as you push forward consistently, you know, not just pushing forward from time to time, pushing forward consistently, you know what I'm saying? As long as you do what you gotta do on your end, you know, action-wise, well, there is, yeah, as long as you do what you gotta do on your end, action-wise, there is really, and with the faith, there is really no reason why that wouldn't happen for you. You get me, my amazingly blessed people? There. So point is, embrace the journey, you know, embrace the difficulty of the journey, you know, and stay consistent, you know, stay committed, you know what I'm saying? Motivation won't come as often as we would like it to, you know. Motivation won't manifest itself as often as it should, and that's where you have to, I guess, dig in your own well, you know, of I don't know, inspiration, motivation, and that's where you have to embrace discipline, you know. That's when you have to master, you know, not giving up on yourself, one, and master not relying on fleeting factors such as how you're feeling in the moment. That will pass, you know, that will pass, but the work ain't gonna pass. The work's gonna be there once you gain that energy from not feeling like it, you know what I'm saying? Still gonna be there and still gonna need to get done, you know. So it's all about staying on track, you know, staying on schedule, you know, staying on your divine schedule, you know, and making sure you obey the simple rules. Consistency. Now again, falling is human. You know, falling is something that will happen, that might or will, happen along your journey, you know, and the falling might not be up to you, but what happens after is up to you, you know. Staying down is a choice. Remember that, you know. Staying down is a choice. Falling might not be a choice, but staying down is a choice, you know. So you have the choice to stay down or to get back up and move forward. I'm not saying you ain't gonna fall again. You might fall right back, but again, what we need to remember, my amazingly blessed people, is staying down is a choice. You get me? You know, it's like there's this. I've been I guess, just when you like one of these things, or you like a certain video about a certain topic, or you watch a couple videos on a certain topic, and then the algorithm just boom but like fills your page with that one thing, you know. Now there's this what you call it, I think you all heard of them probably, Push and Pull Fitness in the UK, a calisthenics group. Now one of their coaches had this talk about how you know, how getting into calisthenics, the process, and explaining and I guess debunking some of the myths of calisthenics. And one I guess thing that he said that just made me feel like, all walks of life are connected. You know what I'm saying? Pursuing something. Everyone that has a goal that they are working towards. You know, all the process is all the same for all of us, literally. You know what I'm saying? So he talked about how, while starting your calisthenics journey, at the beginning you have the motivation, that extra, you might spend hours, working on your stands and whatnot, on your skills and on your form, whatever it is, you spend hours, you'll have, for like, let's say what, the first 30 to 100 days probably, you'll have that that drive, and you'll have these things that you accomplish, that you'll be breaking your own levels and whatnot, progressively. Like, it will be quick, it will be consistent for like a period of time, then you'll plateau. Then though you reach that part where you just, you feel stagnant. That part where you feel like nothing is going right, where you feel like, shit, you know, you're losing, I guess, the drive, the motivation and whatnot. And, you might not do as much as you used to in the previous days, you know what I'm saying? And that's normal, you know. We all get that part, whether you're creating content, whether you're in fitness, whether you're whatever it is, whether you're an athlete, whatever it is, whether you're an artist, you know, you get that moment where, well, nothing will be coming in, you just feel stuck, and that is fine, that should not what he says is that should not, I guess, cause you to stop. That should not be a factor that slows down your journey. Interrupts your journey. Still do what you can do during that time. Still do what you're capable of. You know what I'm saying? And just keep working. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that plateau demotivate you and make you feel like, there ain't no more. Because that plateau won't last forever. That period of just confusion and lack of drive and whatnot, won't last forever. Yeah, it will be there for a minute probably, but as long as you stay consistent, stay disciplined, and shit, have the faith, keep the faith going, well, you'll get back to where you were and even higher, as long as you keep pushing yourself. And that's what we're here to do, my amazingly blessed people there. Be a better version of ourselves each and every day. Like the big bro says, 1% better each and every day. Compound interest in the building. You get me, my amazingly blessed people there. So yeah, that's about it. That's about it for our walk of knowledge today, for our walk of wisdom, my amazingly blessed people there. I appreciate you all for your time. And yeah, so again, most importantly, I have to emphasize on this: think for yourselves first, and stay consistent. Stay pushing. Don't let yourself stay stagnant. Don't let yourself stay, immobile. Keep moving, my amazingly blessed people there. Stay in motion, all times. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you can think of, just keep moving. Keep the blood flowing. Don't let it stop. You get me? And that's about it for today, my amazingly blessed people there. Won't hold you too long. Y'all might probably have beautiful plans for this beautiful weekend. So, I'll let y'all get to it. And yeah, appreciate y'all for your time, appreciate y'all for your support. And yeah, most importantly, think for your beautiful selves, my amazingly blessed people there. Can't stress this enough, won't stress this enough, So yeah, take the time, strategize when needed to,